It's your girl Barbie J here, and we are talking about the season finale of The Oval. Tyler Perry's Oval, that is. Season 2, episode 22, I think it was, Doomsday. That's right, Doomsday. And we need to know at the end who got shot. This is like who shot JR. I'm aging myself now. When that TV show Dallas was on and it ended, that was one of the biggest season finales. They was like, who shot JR? But before we get started in this episode, let me shout out my subscribers. Thank you all my subscribers, everybody who subscribes and who comments and stuff and keeps my channel going and growing. I appreciate y'all all very, very much. And as you see, through everything I'm going through now with my house and stuff and that storm, I am still here and I'm giving you all this content that I can. I see there's some new shows coming out with some African American people. There's a lot of things, Queen this and all this stuff, and everybody something. I don't know, but I might just do some of those shows. So if there's other shows that are coming out, please let me know what you would like for me, Barbie J, to review or recap. So give me some ideas of what y'all would like for me to review or recap. That's right. Because right now I was only doing about 2 or 3 things, and now that this is gone, I'm down to 2. So I need more stuff to do. I need to keep busy. So subscribers, let me know what you want to hear from me. Commenters, let me know what you want to hear from me. Continue to share, continue to help my channel grow. I appreciate it. I need it. I love you. Come on and help me. I'm trying to get to 1,000 by December. Not after December, by December. Okay? By December 1st, I need 1,000 subscribers. So I need y'all. Only you guys can do this for me. Yes. Anyway, so season finale. It's the, oh wait, I forgot one important thing. Subscribe to my channel. What y'all waiting for? You waiting for me to tell you everything, or you waiting to subscribe? Come on now, hit that little subscribe button. I think it's right there. And then I need you to like it. I need you to subscribe, like it, comment, and share. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. That's 4 things. It doesn't take a lot of time. I need you to do that for me. Thank you very kindly. Okay, and I'll put little reminders throughout the video. I'll just pop up little reminders that say subscribe and stuff like that, so y'all remember. Anyway, let's get started. Okay, so it started off, y'all know how it ended last week. It started off with Victoria confronting Priscilla about calling her biatch. Like, who was you talking to? Who was you referring to when you said that? And she was like, she just looking at her. Priscilla do that stare, the stare of death, you know, like almost that mother stare, like, I will knock your head across that table. I slap the taste out of your mouth. You know that look that your mama gave you when you was little? That's what Priscilla had, but hers was more deadly. She had the ones that stare at you and you kill them before they even move or say anything, you know. Anyway, so Richard is in there trying to smooth things out and said, Madam First Lady, I don't think she was saying, she's like, I'm talking to her. And then she said something else, and he's like, Madam First Lady. She said, I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you. So Richard, when Priscilla starts getting upset and call her biatch up in the White House, she said, who you think you are? She said, man, you don't know me. And Richard goes slide in there and take the knife off the table. He's like, let me get this knife out of here, because something about to go down. Richard know he was waiting for that cat fight. Men love when women fight. Anyway, and she was like, and then she let the First Lady know that my husband told me how you came on to him and all this stuff. And she said, you the type of woman to make all black women look bad. And you treat your children like animals. And that's the way they are. And she was like in her shit. And don't you know, you don't even know what love is. She said, them kids don't even know what love is by looking at you. I said, ooh. Oh, she was like in her shit. She was stepping on toes and everything. Oh, I was like, oh my God. And she was like, you can't even smile without looking all like a creep. She called her creep, and I started laughing. I said she do kind of look creepy when she smiled. And she said other first ladies have been up in this damn White House, and at least they had enough class not to sleep with the help. She went in her face. I said, oh shit. off and was hoping she didn't, but she got told off. She said, because you don't know who I am. Don't be trying to act like you know. She said, I don't respect you. I don't like you. And I'm certainly not afraid of your ass. I said, ooh, ooh. And she told her, she said, if I had to let go, because she was talking about, oh, you are so done. You are so done. Like you fight. And she was like, let me tell you something. I like to see you do it. And I will write a book about this damn place and tell it all, make you look real bad or something like that. And she said, matter of fact, you know what? Because Richard was like, maybe she's going to take the day off. And the first lady was like, no, she need to be off today, tomorrow, and forever. She said, yeah, that's when she told me she's going to write that book. And then she said, matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to take the rest of the day off. That's Priscilla. I'm going to take the rest of the day off. She said, matter of fact, I might take the week off. And Richard could get your goddamn tea for you, so you don't have to worry about if it's poisoned. You know, I was like, oh damn. And she's under her breath. Victoria's like, you're so fired. You're so fired. And Priscilla got close up in her ear. She said, you think so? She said, where's Jean, Victoria? She said, don't fuck with me, Victoria. I was like, oh my God. And she walked off. I was like, Victoria got so told that when she walked back out, oh, Richard said, would you like that tea? She said, shut up, Richard. But she was mad at him. But when she walked back out there to Lily, and Lily was like, is everything okay? Because she knows she was looking funny. She's like, why wouldn't you think everything's okay? She said, no, I was just asking. You know, she's like, I just asked. So they finished discussing the dress and stuff. And she picked one out, and that was that. And then she, you know, Lily gets up to leave, and she's telling Lily, you know, I admire you. And Lily turned around and looked at her and said, really? Like, really? Don't start that shit. You know you don't, you know. And then she told Lily, I admire you, but you show too much vulnerability. And Lily's like, you know what? Let me put my goddamn pocketbook down and read this biatch. And she's like, Lily tells her, you know what your problem is? She said, you have too much masculine energy. I said, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, oh, you're too manly. You're manly, girl. She said, you walk like a man and you stand like a man and you need to soften it a bit. And she's like, I did not ask you for this information. You think I need this information? She said, look, if we going to play girlfriends, then that's what we need to do. And she told her, you know, she said, you could serve yourself well by listening more. And not always trying to interject and be them in charge and all that stuff. I said, oh. I said, so Lily told her. Then it went on to Donald. He wants Kyle to kill Mac's son. What the fuck is wrong with these people? I thought they said no more bodies. And they are so messy. And this is why. Because he mad because he didn't get to kill him. So you want to kill an innocent child? And even Max. And I'm sitting there going, this is fucked up, Donald. But then even Max is having, Kyle is having second thoughts like, yo, he's a kid. You know, and Kyle's like, well, you getting soft on me and stuff. Donald's like, you getting soft on me, Kyle? And I was like, what the freak is wrong with Donald? That little boy ain't do nothing to nobody. Matter of fact, Max ain't do nothing to you, Donald. So what are you trying to kill his family for? I was like, this is so ridiculous. You know, and Kyle's like, oh, yeah, okay. And then Jason tells Alan, he comes to see Alan, and he's trying to tell him that he tried to hurt Ellie just for him and stuff. And Alan is acting like he don't know anything Jason talking about, trying to act like he don't know. And he starts getting frustrated because he starts getting frustrated with Jason, and he tells them, he tries to send him away. Get out of here. Just leave me alone. And then he's like, look, I'm the one that hit you, because Jason wanted to know who hit me. I'm the one that hit you. And he said, you hit me? I thought we were best friends. He's like, we were never friends. And then he lost his temper, start yelling at him. Do you know this guy is a killer, and you gonna sit there and try to act tough and yell at him? I was like, come on, Alan, you so stupid. He getting all excited and stuff. And Jason's like, he said, Jason, you need help. Because Jason's like, they trying to send me away. He said, they need to send you away. That's what you need. You got problems. You need help. And then he tells him, and then he gonna tell Jason, okay, calm down when Jason get upset. I was like, what the fuck? You the one that got excited first. You should have kept him calm in the first place. And he told him, you gonna be sorry, Alan. I thought they was gonna show him trying to kill Alan. He said, you gonna be sorry, Alan. And then Donald happened to open the door to say something to him, and he sees Jason in. He wants to know what's going on, what's happening. And Jason's like nothing and gets up and leaves. And he's like, Alan, you better tell me what he said and you better tell me right now. And Alan's trying to, why you avoiding it? Tell all the shit. Tell everything so to be out. So he told him whatever was said, but he didn't tell him enough of it. He only told him that he wanted him to kill a president. And Donald's like, are you thinking about doing that? I said, oh, you real stupid. He's like, really? Alan don't look like he could kill a cockroach. Anyway. So then Barry, he calls his friends and he asks them for help. He telling his boy, how many men you got? How many you got? And he was like, how many you need? He said, I need whatever. He said, they got money. I brought it to them, $100,000. When did it become $100,000, y'all? Wasn't it less money? Didn't he take part of it and pay for his, to get out of the prison and all this stuff? I was like, this dollar amount keep changing a lot. I don't know what's going on, but Tyler, let's get the numbers right. So anyway, he told me, you can have all the money. If we get my child, we got to get my daughter out of there first. And then you can get, you can have the money. Then he walks out, and Nancy like, where the hell are you going? He's like, no, I'm going to just drive around. No, you ain't going nowhere because your daddy done took your damn keys because he don't want you driving because he don't want you going down back to that place. He said, look, Mom, I'm going to go back there. They got my daughter. Dude, you just got up the hospital 5 hours ago. You couldn't do nothing when you was there before. They got you. So how you think you bad now? I'm going to get just hard-headed. He going to go back. Don't want to. She's like, well, wait for your father. No, I got this. You ain't got jack but stupidity on your mind. Then there's Donald with the old, what did Donald do? Oh, he calls on his old lover. Now, we ain't never heard of this Vince guy. Whoever Vince is, he want him to do him a favor. But first of all, they like, yeah, I miss you too. Is the asshole around? Which asshole? This the White House. Pick a door. He was like, Kyle, that asshole, And he was like, nah, he's out on doing something. He said, I figured that and stuff, And they both talk about they miss each other. And he asked, oh, he said Kyle don't like him. He said, yeah, whatever. Like now, is Donald trying to replace Kyle? And is Donald getting even by killing Dale? Why he have him kill Dale? Dale ain't do shit to nobody. Dale minding his business. Why you have him kill Dale like that? I was like, come on. This was too much for... I was like, okay, this show is crazy. But I was glad to know there's somebody else who don't like Kyle. And maybe this guy Vince might be good to... let Kyle have it. That would be nice. But anyway, y'all know. So, they make arrangements after he kills this guy who is nobody. They gonna hook up and see each other at some place. Talk about only if the walls could talk in this hotel or whatever. I said, oh, I got a little hot. Hold on. Oh, he said if the walls could talk. Oh, honey. I was like, oh, what would they say? Anyway, so then it shows Kareem. I was sick of this scene. Kareem trying to be nice to Sharon by giving her some ice cream. Well, Negro, after what you said and did, ice cream, you gonna need more than ice cream to make her feel better. Talking about this a peace offering, and she's saying, she still loves Barry and she can't marry him right now. He not ready, she not ready, and and she's like, go ahead, go off like you always do. Go ahead, do this and that. He's like, no, I ain't gonna go off. She said, why not? You grabbing that damn countertop like you want to break it and stuff. I was like, he probably wanted to hit her. And he was like, look, I don't want to talk about him because she's trying to explain her feelings and what's going on. And he's like, I don't want to talk about him. And she said, that's the damn problem. Nobody ever want to talk about the ex with it, but that's where the triggers are. The ex is where the triggers are. I said, oh, come on, girl. You better teach. Come on, Sharon. Tell them that's the triggers spot. And she said, and you can learn from the trigger spots. She said, I know never to do this, and this, or the pepper steak and blah, 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 because that was one thing you said she could cook real good, or her mama could cook real good, or whatever it was. So I wouldn't order it so it wouldn't trigger you to remind you of her. And he said, I know your triggers. I know you don't like this. I know you don't want that. I know you don't eat that. I know your favorite color orange. I know that, he said all those things. She said, whatever. We still ain't ready. And I was like, okay. So she said she needs time. She needs time. And he wants her. He was like, I want you to just love me. I don't want you to love him. She's like, well, that's the way it is. He just treats you bad. Well, but I love him. That's it. And so we move on because I wasn't mad at her. So Donald Hunter and Victoria Lily in the Oval, they getting ready to go on this, in the motorcade and go see her father and stuff. And she wanted Sam to go too. Sam was like, nah, he ain't going and everything. That's because he had a meeting with, what is that, General Martin? Is his name General Martin? Or just Martin? I don't know what his name is. Anyway. So her father, she get to her father, and her father, what's the actor that plays the father? I forgot his name. I knew it last week, and all of a sudden I can't remember it. But he played his damn part. And he looked like he was dying. I said, I don't know if that's makeup or he that damn old, but he looked like he was sick in that bed. And he tells him, about his wife being killed. And he said, what I didn't know is that she was strangled to death by Jason. He's like, you know what Jason is? A little cockroach. You know what you got to do with cockroaches? You step on them and kill them and smash them. I said, oh, Lord. He knew about Jean. He knew about the decapitated lady in the bed. He knew about everything. I'm sitting there going, who the leak? Who's the leak? If y'all have an idea, y'all tell me who y'all think the leak is. I'm like, who is the leak in that White House? So he's like, I forgot. He's been the one. Oh, he said, I've been the one holding this, your stupid, ignorant country self up in that office. He said, they let a Negro in. They let a black man like me in there, and they needed one, and I got you, and you in there and everything, and you do nothing. You do nothing since you've been there. All you care about is sex. He said, y'all both are in danger, and when he dies, what they gonna do is be wanting to impeach him, and they gonna want to impeach him and embarrassment and everything else, and make it painful and all of this stuff. I said, oh damn. I was like, who are these people? And he was explaining who all these other people was, and I was like, okay, they needed a Negro in there, and they allowed him, and all Hunter did was let him down and make him look bad. That's all he did, he said. And he's like, Victoria, you disappoint me. I taught you better. And she's like, but Father, he wouldn't let me. That's a damn excuse. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Like, you should have beat his ass, basically, he was saying. You should have did what you had to do. I was like, oh, man. And he looked at Hunter and said, you just a classic case of white privilege. Come on now. You better come on and tell him, because that's just what it was. White privilege, he said. Your country was handed to you. It was handed to you. And look what you did with it. Look what you did. He dismissed them, said, be going, like, get the hell out of my face, because you disgust me. He did his job. Sam goes to see General Martin, asks him what's going on. And he said, what's going on? And he's like, they playing this cat and mouse thing. Well, what would Priscilla tell you? He said, I want to hear what you got to say. He said, well, how much did she say? I was like, he said, look, we ain't playing these games. I don't want to play these games. What the fuck is going on? No, he didn't say that. That's what I was saying, because I was getting sick of Sam at that point. And he started, he said, taught him about Jason and stuff like that. Then he asked what's going on with him and First Lady. Was that true? And he was like, yo, I be beating myself up all the time. No, first he said they were growing apart. Really? Is that what was happening? Because she didn't want to have sex and stuff, and the First Lady was, he I don't know how to say it, but he was like, wait a minute, you gonna tell me you and your wife wasn't having sex, so, and this has been beating you up, you've been beating yourself up all this time? He said you should have been beating your meat. I said, come on now, he should have been beating your meat. You'll be beating yourself up. Look at the mess you have created. What is the mess you have started here? They were growing apart. We wasn't having sex. I know I beat myself. I was like, come on now. So then the key was, are you attracted to her? Somebody put that down in my comment section before. Yeah, he is attracted to her, because he wouldn't answer. So they said it. He is attracted to her. He said, never stick your dick in a cash register. I've never heard that, but I guess that's where you get paid. You never fuck with who you get paid from. You don't do that. Oh, he said, you guys are like sons to me. And I was like, who guys? Who are these guys? Y'all like sons to me, And he said, make things right with your wife. You go home now, make things right with your wife, and y'all go back to work and stuff, and act like, get me more information. He said, and pull back from Victoria. He said, well, be careful how you pull back, because her and her dad are dangerous. He said, I know. Then he said, I got some people want to talk to you. And he called in Max and Bobby and what's her face, whatever it is. And then they come out from the back, and I realized, because I'm like, whose house is that? Where are they? I know they were supposed to meet somewhere in town, but I was like, who, where, what, whatever. And so he tips out. He said, I'm going to sneak out the way I came in. And then they all start talking. And he called, he told them that they have bigger problems. Sam, you have bigger problems than Jason. And he said that, who's involved? He said, and the president, first lady, chief of staff, and Kyle are all in on this. So you got to be careful. And he gave them all these phones or something. I guess they're safe phones to talk to. Secure phone lines or something like that. And he said they were the only 4 who were alive, witnesses who are alive. So y'all have to be careful and all that stuff. I was like, I don't know what's going on, but everybody was like, what the freak? Oh, excuse me. So then Victoria and Hunter in the car, and they talking about what happened with her father and what he said. And Hunter's like, I don't give a fuck about him. He's still with that, I'm the president, I could do what I want. And don't people know that the president don't really run the office? His office is run by other people telling him what to do. Let's be real about it, right? I believe that's how it is. And they told me what her father said, and they start fighting. And one of the, I forgot that Alonzo or whatever, he's like, yo, we got activity in the backseat, blah, 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 blah. He said, you got to be kidding. God damn, how far back are we? Yeah, okay. Pull over. Donald gets out the car and sits in there with them, says, sit the fuck down and stop acting stupid, y'all. He was like, stop it. Are you okay, sir? Are you okay, ma'am? She's okay. I'm okay. All this stuff. Next thing you know, the phone's ringing. Hunter's in the car like, what's that? He don't even know what the damn emergency phone is. He said, that's your private line, sir. You should really answer it. He answered it, and who is it? Victoria's father on the damn phone saying, you don't learn, do you? You in a motorcade in the middle of the damn DC acting like a damn fool. And not even that, Donald told him the windows ain't even tinted. So he said, you just don't learn. And he hangs up on him. He's like, sir, and you hear the dial tone, doo. And she said, I told you there's a leak somewhere. There's a leak. And now she's thinking it's in the dress that Lily gave her. Like there's a bug in it or something that's recorded. I was like, what Lily got to do with it? Lily, the seamstress might have put it in there. I don't know. I thought she was going to think it was Donald. That's what I'm thinking. Then it ended with Vince going into the pharmacy, and he kills Dale. First he asking him after getting some large condoms and some lube, and he said, I see why he's so jealous of you. And Dale's like, what? What you talking about? I don't know what you saying, huh? And then, what's her name? What's the chick from the White House? The one that Richard wanted to cheat with. I forgot her name. Ooh, what's her name? Bertha? Bertha May? It ain't Bertha, but that's what I'm calling her. And Bertha was in there. Where is Kareem? I need my medication. Where the hell is Kareem? Blah, 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 blah. And she's like, this a damn shame. They gonna hear back from me. You just started a while ago. You see, he was careful not to say a time frame. Yeah, he said, he left you by himself. No, because Kareem's stupid. He's so busy trying to get Sharon damn pants. He ain't running his damn business, and people are coming in there. Anyway, so Dale gets shot up, and then that girl Bertha, I'm gonna call her again, Roberta, whatever, come back in there. Homeboy put the gun in, turns around, and she said, another thing. And then she's like, where the hell did he go? And that boy went, oh Lord, she don't even notice the other guy. I mean, clueless. You are supposed to pay attention, people, to your surroundings at all times, even in the pharmacy. And of course it ended with Bobby and Max and what's her face driving in the car, and she's like, somebody's being tailed or something like that. And then they run into him. They trying to find out how they being tailed, and all of a sudden their car gets knocked into the whatever another car, and Kyle jumps out with his boys and they start shooting, and they all shooting back, and he's yelling to Max, "You better hold your fire if you ever want to see your son again. You better hold your fire." And Max is like, "What the fuck did he say?" "Well, you better hold your fire." And Bobby's like, "Yo, I'm out. This is my chance." So he goes after the motorcade so he could get to the president, because Bobby really want to kill the president. I'm like, what did that president do to you, Bobby? Maybe I don't know. Maybe I forgot. But if somebody knows, please remind me. And so Bobby leaves and takes that chance, and they still shooting and stuff. And what's his name? Max get on the ground and shoot them in the ankles. Knock two of them down and stuff. And I don't know what happened. It flashes back, and it flashes back to the motorcade at the White House. They all getting out, and you hear pop, 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 guns fired and stuff. We figuring it's Bobby, but who the hell got shot? And that's why I want to know, if y'all know who got shot. Who do y'all think got shot and why? Put that down in the comment section. Who you think got shot and why? Okay, so that was the end. That's basically how it ended. So I hope y'all all liked it. This was the season finale, and it'll be back on October 12th. But I know they show scenes from next season, and you see Priscilla sitting on that bed, on Victoria's bed, looking at her while her ass sleeps. She like, "What the hell you doing in here?" I said, she need to stab her. Do psycho on her. I'm sorry. But y'all let me know what y'all thought. It was a pretty good, season finale. It was a lot of stuff going on. I wasn't bored. So that was cool. So I will see y'all back with this show. And don't forget, next week, I'm on Raising Canaan, Power Book 3. I'm supposed to be doing some background work. You might see me 3 rows sitting in front of Rock if y'all watch Power Book 3. That is Raising Canaan. So this your girl, Barbie J, saying, see you next season. Peace.